Customers. A customer is a person or organization that purchases goods or services from a business. Customers are an important part of any business as they provide the revenue that is needed to sustain and grow the business. You can create customers from Customer module. Go to Customers, List of Customers, click Add a Customer. Or you can directly create customers from Customers, Add a Customer. Enter customer name. If you have customer categories, you can select customer category. If this customer is a cash sale customer, you can check this checkbox. If you check this checkbox, other contact details will inactivated. If you want to maintain these details, you can uncheck this checkbox. If you are implementing the system for all company, you may have customer opening balances. If you have customer opening balance, you can enter customer opening balance. You can enter opening balance as at date. If you are implementing the system for new company, you can keep as 0. Active checkbox. If this customer is an active customer, you can check this checkbox. Later, if you want to inactive any customer, you can uncheck this active checkbox. If you are giving credit for your customers, you can enter credit limit for this customer. If the customer reach credit limit, you will get a notification. If you are a VAT registered company and your customer is VAT registered company, you can enter customer VAT number. If you are assigned any sales reps to this customer, you can select sales rep. The accepts electronic invoices checkbox allows you to indicate that the customer has agreed to accept electronic documents. The auto allocate receipt to oldest invoice checkbox is automatically checked when creating a new customer, which notifies the system to automatically allocate the customer's receipts to the oldest invoices. If you prefer to manually allocate receipt to their corresponding invoices, uncheck the auto allocate receipt to oldest invoice checkbox. We have enabled auto allocation receipt to oldest invoices for this customer. We will enter receipt for this customer. Go to Customers, Transactions, Customer Receipts. Click Add Receipt. Select the customer. You can see customer outstanding available. You can enter amount. When you enter the receipt amount, system will automatically allocate the receipt to oldest invoices. Exclude from Debtors Manager. Sage Business Cloud Accounting has add-on module Debtors Manager. If you have activated Debtors Manager module, system will automatically send outstanding invoice reminder. If you want to exclude this customer from Debtors Manager module, you can check this option. If you check this checkbox, system will not send reminders to this customer. New invoices on hold. If you check this checkbox, when you enter customer invoice, system will notify this customer is on hold. We can check this example. This customer, we have checked this new invoices on hold. Go to Customers, Transactions, Customer Tax Invoices. Click Add a Tax Invoice. Select the customer. System will notify this customer is on hold and cannot be used. Furthermore, if you have entered credit limit for a customer, when the customer exceeds that credit limit, system will notify that customer will exceed the credit limit. For this customer, we have entered 50,000 credit limit. We will enter invoice for this customer. Go to Customers, Transactions, Customer Tax Invoices. Click Add a Tax Invoice. Select the customer. Select Items. When you are saving the invoice, system will notify that your credit limit will be exceeded. If you want to continue, you can continue, or you can go for approvals. You can enter customer postal address, customer delivery address. If you want, you can copy from postal address. You can check the location from the map. You can enter customer contact details, contact name, email address, telephone number, mobile number, fax number, and web address. If you have enabled customers on, you can change invoices can be viewed online for this customer. You can enable customers on from Customer Settings. Go to Company, change Company Settings, Customers on, check on Enable Accounting Customers on. If you have activated Debtors Manager module, you can change settings for this customer, send outstanding invoice reminders, and send overdue invoice reminders. Default settings. From Sage Business Cloud Accounting software, you can send customer statements. There are 4 options: None, Print, email, print and email. If you want to send via email, you can select email option. If you want to send via email, you need to enter email address here. If you haven't entered an email address, please select print or none. Default discount. If you are giving regular discount for your customers, you can enter default discount rate. If you set a default discount, when you enter customer transactions, that default discount rate will display. For this customer, we have set 25% default discount. When you enter transactions, that discount rate will display. We will enter customer quotation. Click add quote. Currently, this discount percentage is 0. If you select the customer, discount percentage will display. If you want to change this discount percentage, you can change while you are processing the transaction. Default price list. If you are selling same item at different prices for different customers, you can create price list. After you create price list, you can set prices for that price list and link to your customer. If you set a price list, system will automatically pick the relevant prices for the customer. You can create price list from company settings, general settings, item settings. From here, by clicking green color button, you can create price list. After that, you can go to the items and under price list tab, you can set the prices for each price list. We'll check an example. For this customer, we have set retail price list, and second customer we have set wholesale price list. First, we will enter an invoice for first customer. Select the customer. Select the item. Here, system will display price as 22,500. We'll check the item prices. Retail price is 22,500. And we'll enter tax invoice for second customer. We'll select the same item. Now price is 17,500. Like that, you can automate invoicing process without manually enter the prices. Default VAT type. If you are a VAT registered company, you can create your VAT types. After you create your VAT types, you can link that VAT type to your customers. When you enter transactions for those customers, system will calculate the VAT and system will calculate the total for that transaction. You can create VAT types from company settings, VAT settings. By clicking this green color button, you can add VAT type. You can enter the name and you can enter the percentage. After you create the VAT type, you can link the VAT type to your customer. We will enter transaction. For this customer, VAT rate is 15%. We will enter invoice for this customer. Select the customer. Select the item. System automatically pick the relevant VAT rate and calculate the VAT amount. You can view the total VAT and total amount. Due date for payment. If you are giving credit period for your customers, you can set a due date for payment. After you set a due date for payment, when you enter customer invoices, system will automatically calculate the due date for payment. There are 5 options. Dates from date of invoice, day of the current month, day of the following month, end of the current month, days from the end of the invoice month. You'll check an example. We'll open customer and you'll select first option, days from date of invoice, and save. You'll enter customer invoice, select the customer, we have select the first option, days from the date of invoice. System will calculate number of days from the invoice date. If you select second option, day of the current month, system will set the 31st date of this month. If you select the day of the following month and set 10, system will calculate the due date for following month 10th date. We'll check this. Go to customer tax invoice, add a tax invoice, select the customer, now we are in December, following month is January, we have set 10th following month, therefore system will set the due date for payment 10th January. Next, end of the current month. If you select end of the current month, system will select the last date of the current month. Days from the end of the invoice month. If you select days from the end of the invoice month, system will calculate due date from end of the current month. Like that, you can set your due date for payment. Currency. If you have enabled your multi-currency module, you can select currency for your customers. You can create foreign currencies from company settings. Under multi-currency, you can add currencies and system will automatically calculate the exchange rate. After you create multi-currency, you can link those currencies to your customers. This customer is a multi-currency customer. If you select multi-currency customer, system will display exchange rate and invoice values. System will display customer's currency and home currency. You can invoice in customer's currency. System will display customer's currency and home currency. Furthermore, if you want, you can generate customer outstanding report in customer's currency or home currency. From this option, you can select whether you want to display the report in customer's currency or home currency. You have generated in customer's currency. If you uncheck this option, system will display home currency. You can add additional contacts. By clicking plus mark, you can enter contact name, designation, telephone number, fax number, mobile number, email address. If you want to send outstanding invoice reminders, you can check this checkbox. And if you want to send overdue invoice reminders, you can check this checkbox. You can enter notes to these customers. You can set an action date, subject, and you can enter note. On the action date, system will display that note in the dashboard. Furthermore, you can add attachments for notes. You can enter additional details under user-defined fields. And you can select layouts from Reports Layouts tab. After that, you can save this customer. Furthermore, there are few additional tabs: Activity, Personal Information, Sales Graphs, Codes, Sales Orders, Invoices. These details you can view after enter transactions. We'll open customer with transactions. Under activity tab, you can view customer activities, customer opening balance, customer adjustments, tax invoices, credit notes, customer receipts, customer write-offs, and customer balance. By clicking this detail button, you can view transactions. And if you click this detail button, you can view the original document. You can view personal information. If you want, you can increase these dates. You can view sales graphs. You can view month-wise sales graphs. You can compare with last year. You can view quotations. You can view sales orders. You can view invoices. You can view unpaid invoices. If you want to include paid invoices, you can check this checkbox. You can view the status of that invoice. In these tabs, you can enter details, additional contacts, notes, and user-defined fields, details, activity, sales graphs, quotations, sales orders, and invoices will populate from the system. After you enter customer details, you can save this customer. After you create customers, you can view list of customers. You can view customer name, category, balances, contact name, telephone numbers, mobile number, whether that customer is an active customer or inactive customer, sales rep, price list. If you have foreign customers, you can view customer balance in customer's currency. Furthermore, you can sort by clicking these headings. You can sort customer list by ascending order or descending order. By selecting these customers, you can delete, mark as active or inactive, or you can update that customer. You can select the field. Like this, you can update your customers. You can search customers. You can filter customers. You can sort by multi-columns. You can add levels. You can export this customer list to CSV file, and from settings, customize grid, you can add or remove columns. If you check these checkboxes, you can add this column to the grid. If you uncheck, it will remove from the customer grid. From actions, you can quick view the customer, edit customer, delete customer, or you can create invoices, quotations, sales orders, customer receipts, and you can view the statement. However, if you have add any transactions to customer, you cannot delete the customer.